And this is the introduction to the evening hashtag time for art swap. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did I ever love seeing all the dioramas that went on this morning? You people, you did a wonderful, wonderful job. Gigi did a waterfall. Let me get out here to my channel and welcome folks in. Hi, Lori. Hello, hello. Lori's here. Ms. Montana. Hi, Riri. Welcome, welcome, Riri. Gigi started us out this morning with a wonderful waterfall diorama. And what I really liked about it, this was a waterfall that is in her area. And she used 4 little hearts, red hearts, for people that she cares about. And she put them around the waterfall. And she just did a wonderful, wonderful job on it. I really liked it, Gigi. And Vanessa came on decorating for Christmas. She did a Christmas diorama with a snowman, and she put a deer and another piece on the rooftop. I can't remember what it was, and she had, "We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you." Well, she had that playing, and that song played in my head. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Sylvia, you guys, you just knocked it out of the water. Sylvia did a round diorama, which could not have been any more bigger than this. And she did a seascape in there. Excellent, Sylvia. Thank you so much. And then we come to Lahr. Lahr stepped up to the plate today to fill in. She took the load off of me, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Arlene. She took the load off of me because Kathy Berg could not make it, and I'm filling in. I filled in this morning for Janet Nash, and then I would have had to fill in for Kathy Berg. Then Becky can't make it tonight, and Lahr, you, bless your heart, you stepped up to the plate again and said, "Well, I can go for a little bit longer." So that just takes the pressure off of me. And let me tell you, I really do appreciate that. That is team play. And thank you so much for doing that, Anne. And Anne is doing, she paneled a wall with these little stained, and I want to say they're wooden sticks, but they might be, I don't know if they're popsicle sticks or what, but she wallpapered and paneled a wall for a Winnie the Pooh scene. And she showed us, I guess it's on Instagram, she showed us in the chat today the little overstuffed chair that she made. She'll show it tonight. Wonderful. And these little clay pots, and she's got it covered to hold the just looking good. And I love what you're doing. Now tonight I'm going to be on until 4:45, and hopefully I can. I have to apologize to everybody because we've had several last minute changes in our schedule, and I know some people grab the schedule and post it, and the things are still changing, and I goofed up and used an old schedule, and I had people going out there for too long, and the premieres can only happen on the 15-minute breaks, and I'm sitting there going, la, 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 la. So the schedule just kind of got messed up and altered at the last minute. So I really apologize to you guys. Hopefully it's right in Fibsville. Hopefully it's right in my description box, but just take it with a grain of salt if any more mess ups happen. This has been a really kind of a incongruent hop tonight. It's been kind of stressful, to tell you the truth, and it's been kind of stressful on all of us. So To the streamers out there, I want to say how much I appreciate each and every one of you who have contributed of your time. You've given of your time to be in this hop every month, and I just can't tell you how much I appreciate it, because this cuts out of your life. You've got other things that you want to do, but I will say how much people do enjoy these hops, and we're going to change things out a little next year to maybe cut down a little bit more on the stress that it causes every month. So we're going to be making some changes next year. I'm not going to talk about them right now, but when you go into these hops, be sure to, if anything, give them a thumbs up. Give them a thumbs up, because that just encourage people. And if you're a chatter, if you like to chat, come in and chat with the people in the streams. And I know most of you do, but you know, I don't know all the ways that YouTube calculates views for live streams. I don't know the ins and outs of that. I wish I did, but I don't. But I have an idea that it has a lot to do with how much chat that they see going on in the live stream and how much watch time they get. It all counts up. And if you support them, and I know many of you do, Diana left me a super chat this morning, and I can't tell you how much that really encouraged me. So be sure to, and if you don't leave a thumbs up or don't comment, at least let them know. Let them know how much you appreciate it. Even if you say one little word of encouragement, because these gals do. And this has been a hard hop. The theme is hard because it's diorama, and it isn't just a little make a card theme. We could do those smaller themes, and in fact, we will next month do a smaller one because there's going to be a lot of holiday stress. But you know, we could come in here and do simple things that you can find all over the internet. But I like to challenge you, and I think each one of the streamers like the challenges too. And I have to say, all of our hops this year, I think, have been excellent. So I'm going to hop off my soapbox, and let's go through what's going to happen tonight. I'm on now until about 5 till 5. Then Deb Ferrell is going to come in, and we've gotten a preview of what she's going to do. And then Diana comes in with a premiere, and look for her premiere instead of 5:40. Look for it around 5:30 to 6:10. That's because of this. I didn't change it on the schedule, I see, but that's because of this. I can't schedule it at 5:10, Meri, or 5:40. I have to schedule it either at 5:30 or 5:45. So, and I was unaware of this, but look for Diana's premiere to come on at 5:30, and she will go until 6 o'clock, from 5:30 to 6 o'clock. Then Beth Schuler will come on at 6:15, and I've seen what Beth is doing, and yeah, I'm all for what Beth is doing. Beth has been doing some interesting things. I'm not going to give it away, Beth. I'll let them see it. I heard, Beth, though, that you've been doing clusters. I don't think that's what she's going to do tonight, but I heard from Cheryl said Beth has been doing clusters. Yay! Then Lahr comes on, and Ann is going to be working on her Winnie the Pooh. It's going to be a really cute diorama. And I don't mean cutesy, I mean cute. It's really, she does an excellent job, and we all love listening to Ann talk and tell her stories. And I think she was talking about a car earlier in their morning chat that they used to have. And then Becky can't make it tonight, so Ann is going to go on until she's finished, and I'm going to be watching Ann. And then when Ann gets to a good stopping point, I'm going to pop in maybe after the next 5 minutes. So on my schedule change, I just said I'll come on whenever Ann is finished. And that's where we're going to handle the hop tonight. So let me go out and look at chat. I've been reading off of my schedule here. Let me come out and look at chat. Brenda's here. Hi, Brenda. Arlene is saying, I can't stay, but I will put Deb in Diana's links in the messenger group. Thank you, Arlene. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Beth says, hop, skip, and a jump. Yep, a hop, skip, and jump. Welcome, Beth. Hi, Arlene, and I know you can't stay. I understand. Kathy D is here. Hi, Popo. There's Popo. Popo, I was using weaving needles well, I haven't used it yet. I was just showing them. I had to get some more needles, Popo, for weaving, but luckily they have blunt points. But I used a knife today. Let's see. Riri hit the X on chat, and then you can do your thumb, then remit the live chat to come back. Riri is, I guess they're saying, they're talking to Riri for something. Deb is here, or Deb isn't here. Arlene put the link to Deb's channel, which will be next. Right? Yeah, Deb Ferrell comes on next. And then Diana comes on with a premiere. Now, remember, Diana is going to come on at 6:30. And when I am in, and also if you're in the chat, we always say who's next, right toward the end. We'll say Diana comes on next. And let me remind you, this is the internet, and we are humans. The internet sometimes gets a little flaky on us. We lose connections. Things get blurry. YouTube, we have no idea what's going on with YouTube sometimes. But also remember that each and every one of us is human. And we all have good points, which we should stress, and we all have faults, which we should accommodate each other. So it's, we have to kind of, and most of us do, we give and take, and we realize that people are just people. So there we go. Hi, Tim. Tim is here. Tim says, share, and save in a playlist. Yes, absolutely. You got it, Tim. Popo says hello to Arlene. Riri says the black background view won't give a thumb. Oh, really? I did not know that. I don't have any trouble with that, but I'm on mobile. The black background view won't give a thumb. Well, see? Sometimes we don't know what YouTube is doing. We just appreciate YouTube that we can come on and find each other, don't we? Yeah. And Popo, I worked on my Asian journal today. I put the black buttons on it. So, and I made the extender, the second extender this afternoon, and it really came out nice. So I've been working on my Asian caboodle. I let Popo know that. Yeah, Tim, that's what I'm thinking. We need to work it out in our group first, though. So I'm reading. Tim says maybe either every other month. So you're going to see some changes in our hops next year. We love you, but I don't want to cause a lot of stress for people who. I just don't want to cause a lot of stress, and it's getting to the point where every month is being quite a load for a lot of people. And with the holidays coming on, hey, and then with everything else going on in life, we just don't need any more off of a hop. We don't need any more off of a hop. So, okay, Angie was here. Beth says, I try not to cause trouble. Me too, Beth. I try not to cause trouble, but I seem to step in it. I seem to step right in it. It follows me around. It's my little black cloud, that trouble guy. Riri says, some of the videos I've watched are on a black background and are awful to watch. Well, then change to a white background. I'm not sure if you mean that the videos themselves are on a black background or you're using black. I have my dark mode on and I don't have any trouble, but I'm on mobile and I pop it out full, you know. So I'm not sure what that problem is. Except, let's just blame YouTube. YouTube gets all the blames for our troubles. Let's see. Tim says, cutting out. It may be my computer. Tim was here. Beth says, here we go. Brenda D was here. Jill, hi Jill, out there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm up to the top. Sylvia, hi Sylvia. Oh, Sylvia, your diorama was absolutely awesome. We loved it. Good job on it. Hi Renee Red Wagon. Oh, and Kimberly, I don't think Kimberly's in here tonight, but Kimberly, in one of the chats, she mentioned about her washi wagon. Her washi tape wagon. She got a wagon, and she sent me a picture of it on Twitter. It's so cute. She's got a washi tape wagon, and Little Red Wagon reminded me, just looking at her name, of Kimberly's washi wagon. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome, Lisa. Jameson. It's Lisa Jameson. Let's see. Gigi says hello to everyone. Hi, Gigi. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hi, Sophia. Welcome in. Hi, Kathy D. Yeah, I have some, thanks to you, I now know that I have some weaving needles. Aw. Angie says, I'm the biggest troublemaker on YouTube. Angie was really being a little pesty pest. What stream was that? Where you stole, it was in Vanessa's stream. You stole her something or other, you stole it, and you sold it. You stole it and you sold it for $1 million. What are you doing here? I would go out on a spending spree at Keisha's marketplace with $1 million. Where would you put it all? Where would you put? Oh, you're a millionaire. You can build a mansion to put it all in. Sophia says late night, Mary, as opposed to mid-morning, UK time. Aw, Sophia, welcome, welcome. Riri says, geez, Beth, that's what we do now. Of course I do that. It doesn't work with the new background YouTube is doing. Now, see, I don't see that yet, so I'm not sure what you're going through, Brenda. Can you turn your black off? Can you turn your dark mode off? Would that help? Is that what's causing the issue? I don't know. If anything, Angie says, you all know that coming on tonight, if any of your things are missing, I took it. Angie's fessing up. If you miss anything, blame Angie. She's stepping up to the plate. She says, you can blame me for missing stuff because I've got it and I'm going to sell it. All right, I'm back up to, there's Vanessa. It's a new thing as of today, Riri says. Maybe early this AM. Might be a button. Huh. That's interesting. I haven't seen that yet. All right. You all know that I'm working, and I have to tell you, this is not going to get done in one hop. But here's my box, and I taped it. I was taping it together this morning, and I just had a couple pieces. I cut the bottom. This really was 2 boxes this size. It looks like an old scrapbook paper, 12 by 12. And I cut the bottom out of one box, and then I taped it in here to the second box. Now, I have some contact paper. Now, I tell you, I'm going to put this on here, but most of this will probably get covered up. And I haven't used contact paper in a long time, but I think I need about 12 inches. Let me get my ruler. So I'm going to do a little of this until 4:55, which is going to come up real quick here. And then I'll be back on later tonight to work on this again. But let me tell you what's coming, because I'm so excited. and I was talking in the chat room today of what I could do to do this, and they gave me some good ideas. I want to do a tin ceiling. You know how in those old buildings, and they were talking about the silver duct tape and using that, and I think I'll ink it up a little, but Becky suggested that I cut them into tiles, maybe 2-inch tiles or 1.5-inch tiles, and I love that idea. And then Anne said, just use your embossing tool and draw a simple design on it. So I'm going to be doing that for my tin ceiling, but not tonight. That's just something I'm excited about doing. So I have to cut off 12 inches here. So this is about 3/4 of an inch. I don't want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I want to cut here. So I'll make a cut here. Now I'm going to cut extra here because I don't want to mess up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Goes to right up in here. Maybe I should mark it somehow if I can. Let's recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I'll have some extra for the 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm just going to put this on my back wall, and then I'll have to measure the sides, but I don't know if I'll have that done by 4:55. Coming on next is Deb Ferrell. And then after her will be Diana. And then after her will be Beth Schuler. And then Lahr. And then myself again, and we'll close it out. And it's going to be kind of an early night hop because I'm not going to stay on all hours of the night to work on this. I would rather just finish it off in some of my live streams or do an unlisted live and post it. There we go. So this is going to go on the back wall, but I have to, let's see. And I got this contact paper, I think, at Dollar Tree. Yeah, I think I got it at Dollar Tree. And they don't call it contact paper. They call it magic cover. But I think I have to cut off about 3/4 of an inch here because I just didn't want to count out another 1/4 inch. The lazy, we'll use this on clusters. Yeah, I want to do a tin ceiling. Won't that be fun? All right, so there's that 12 inches. And then this has another 3/4 of an inch here, and I didn't count that, so it should be 12 inches if I cut right here. And we should be able to... I've never used magic cover from the Dollar Tree. We'll see if it's as good as contact paper. And I might have trouble getting it on. You know how it is with release paper. And I'm going to do the Becky bend, I think. I call it the Becky bend when I bend things down. And let's get my box out here. I've got 5 minutes to do this. Oh, it's not quite going to fit here. Well, I can put my 3/4 of an inch in there. Oh, it's not fitting there either. Wait a minute. Were these real inches here? Well, I'll fix it. I counted 12, and this is a 12-inch box. But luckily I got leftover. This is 12. Oh, it's 12 1/4. No, yeah, it's 12 1/2. It's 12 1/2. I said it was 12. This one is, geez, this one's almost 13. So we'll have to patch up, but that's okay because we're going to be putting walls and the little we'll have a tin ceiling. The ceiling will be up here, but I'm going to bring that ceiling down a little, like, you know, a tin ceiling in a store kind of curves. So we might put some, well, we'll figure it out later. Mary, use a magic marker on the edges. Okay, I will do that. I got to get the, I don't even know if I can get the release paper. Janet Young was cussing out release paper in her stream, and I told her to use something thin, but I've never had to use this on, I've never used magic cover before. This is from the Dollar Tree. So what I do is I get in between the contact paper, the release paper, and between the release paper, and I just tear a little tab. And once you tear that little tab, then it's pretty easy to come off. Now I want to do a Becky bend here, and of course it's going to curl up on me. So we're just going to do a Becky bend there, and I call them Becky bends because I learned it from Becky. You learn a lot on the internet from everybody, shares tips. And Becky does, when she does her release papers for her cards, which she makes beautiful cards, she just tears down a little bit of the release paper until she can get it placed. And that's what I think I'm going to do here. I'm not totally sure. All right, I'm going to have to stand up to do this. And we'll have to patch it up and then put magic marker or black marker around the edges. But let's get this corner in, if we can, right in. And it might just stick down on me, and I might never be able to get it up again. And let's get as many of the air bubbles out as I can. And, you know, Mary's not perfect. Far from it. So let's use my... And it is 4:54. Let's see if I can do this in a minute. Oops. Oops. I gave you a ride. I gave you a ride. Ooh, release paper. Look at all that release paper. I hope that will work on my double-sided tape. Now, I got air bubbles in here. So let's see if I can smooth it out. You want to get as much of air bubbles out as you can, but this doesn't bother me because I know that I'm going to be putting shelves and counters and all sorts of things in here that this will probably get mostly pushed into the background. And I could have done this afternoon, but I like to build this in front of you guys. My head's hitting the camera. All right, that's as far as I'm going to go tonight because it is 4:55 right now. I'll come back on later tonight and we'll do more of this, and maybe we'll get started on something else. So, Deb Ferrell is up next, and I want to tell you guys to have a really great hop. Let's see, let me go to... get out of chat. Oh, my mind just went blank. Oh, I have, yeah. Deb Ferrell is up next. Let me go back into chat. I was hoping I could get her link, but the link I have in there is a web browser link, so I'm not going to put it in chat. Let's go to live chat. Does somebody have Deb? Lori did it. Thank you. Bless your heart, Lori. That's what I was looking for. Hi, Nettie. All right, I'm getting off because Deb is coming on, and I've seen what she's doing. You're going to like it. Bye, everybody. See you later.